I'm shocked.
Are you? Unpopular opinion.
Oh!
You don't have any AOD. Good. What do you? I don't like your thing. Hey guys, welcome back to Bizarre Anime Vibes. I'm your host Joku, and I'm here with
Drip Knight, what's up?
And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about anime openings and the significance behind them, and some of our favorites, some of our least favorites, all that important stuff.
Yeah, because anime openings, they're unlike American traditional openings that you see in TV shows. Anime openings can help either make you really like the anime and make you excited, or sometimes it's just something that you want to skip and just so you get to the good stuff.
It can elevate the hype right before a great action scene and more.
So
yeah, before we dive into anything else, don't forget to Colossal Smash. Like, let's stay up to date with all our latest stuff. Anything you want to say?
What I want to say is thank you very much to everyone who has given us support. Bizarre Anime Vibes would not be a thing without you guys, and we are greatly appreciative of your support and your help.
Every little thing helps, and like he said, we really appreciate it.
Very much.
With that being said, let's dive into it. First off, favorite opening. We got to start off with that.
You really want to hit with that one?
Oh yeah. I know what yours is. I think I do at least.
I mean, look, it's hard to distinguish like a favorite opening. Like maybe 1 week I might be feeling this opening. 1 week I'll feel this opening. 1 week I'll be like,
that's a lie, by the way, because
what?
I know if I grab your phone and the first thing you hear is dun 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 dun. You're immediately.
I'm dancing. I'm not gonna. Yes.
The English version of Dragon Soul is so nostalgic for you that has to be.
It has the power of nostalgia, and it has the power of just being a really good song.
It has to be your favorite. There's no way it isn't.
It isn't. It's not my full favorite.
Okay, whatever is your favorite is a lie, but let's hear it.
My favorite. It's kind of embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. Digimon Frontier.
Digital Monsters.
No, that's Digimon. Digimon Adventure.
Which one are you talking about?
Digimon Frontier.
I need to hear that.
Okay, the more I think about Dragon Soul, the more I'm like, yeah, if I was to want to listen to something.
Could you sing every lyric to what you just listened to?
No, God, no.
Could you sing every lyric to Dragon Soul?
Yes, absolutely. But also, I guess, granted, Neon Genesis Evangelion, the opening there, I love it, but I can never.
But it's not your favorite.
It's not mine.
Exactly. I guess I can't even use that logic because I technically don't know every lyric yet to my favorite opening. However, I'm learning it in Japanese, so I'm still there. I know most of the English lyrics. Well, it's fan-made, but yeah.
Okay, well,
I should probably say what mine is. With that being said,
well, I have a guess.
All right. You said We Are?
Yeah, the We Are or the OG Pokemon English. We Are
Pokemon. I love it. It's nowhere near my favorite.
Really?
It's a top tier song, but it's not. I love a lot of anime openings. We Are was my favorite for the longest time. It recently got bumped down to number 2.
I hope it's not Demon Slayer opening 2, opening 3.
But that's probably like in top 5 for me.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's so good.
No,
it's so good. What do you? I don't like your thing.
No.
Like, bro,
no, because
and going on.
No, because in my head, I have an anime opening that I hope it's not. What was that one?
It's not that one.
It's not that one.
It's not. I know what you're not. It's not that one. I wouldn't. No, it's funny. That's all it is. It's just funny.
It's funny. Okay, good. So we get this. Then in that case.
He's referring to the Yarn-chan Book Club opening, just for context. He didn't know what it was. I played it for him. He was like, "Oh, this is fire." Then he read the lyrics, and I've never seen a child more traumatized in my life.
Yeah, we were in front of a school too. That was very traumatizing.
We were in front of a school?
We were in front of a school.
I don't remember this. All right. I remember showing. Oh, it was Jonas who was traumatized.
Oh,
he actually jaw dropped like I'm like full on like unironically like that was the closest I've ever seen to a person doing an anime jaw like One Piece jaw drop like I've never seen his jaw like he was just done. In stun, I've never seen his eyes so.
You broke him.
Oh yeah, like literally that opening broke him.
So you broke him mentally, physically, and spiritually.
Something like that, yeah.
I don't know how anime opening can even do. You know what? Anime openings can do a lot. Yeah. I guess apparently you just showed that.
But you still haven't guessed my favorite.
I think your favorite.
It's not We Are. We got both.
It's not We Are. I don't think it's My Hero Academia.
You're overthinking this a lot.
I'm overthinking.
You're 100% overthinking this a lot. Close your eyes.
That's the
Chainsaw Man opening is just one of the best things I've ever heard of all time, and it's easily my number 1 right now. We Are is a good number 2 though, and it was number 1 for the longest time. I'm still learning the lyrics to Kickback in Japanese, so bear with me.
I'm shocked.
Are you?
Because I am one of those, firm believers that old gen anime openings from 2010 before.
Old gen is before 2010 is insane.
Okay, fine.
No,
okay, yeah. When it comes to anime openings, are slightly better than some of the newer ones.
100%.
You agree?
I like a lot of older ones, but I think also nostalgia carries a big part of that.
Okay, I can't deny nostalgia is a very powerful factor in this. But you can't deny it. I also like some. But when it comes to new ones, I feel as if when there's a lot of new ones that just are awful.
And there's a lot of new ones that are fire.
I think there's more. I hear more mediocre ones than I
Jujutsu
hear.
Kaisen, Tokyo Revengers, most of My Hero Academia, like even the newer One Piece ones. A lot of I don't like some of them, but I think
Okay,
they're good. The
the
like
new
22
Demon Slayer one, the Demon Slayer opening two.
opening 2 is fire. It's Rengoku. It's fire.
Oh wow. Okay, wow. No, I can't say Konosuba. That would be disgraceful.
Konosuba was a literal. You're proving my point. Keep going.
Uh,
Hunter x Hunter,
Hunter x Hunter.
2011.
Dang it! Dang it! Qualifies.
Oh, I can shut you the fuck up real fast.
How? What do you have that I don't have?
Rumbling, rumbling.
Oh my gosh. We have. Wait, no, we don't have that. It's 2013 when
You
it
don't have
comes
any
in.
AOT opening. Yeah,
Dang
I was trying to hit you
it!
with the mix up.
JoJo. No, JoJo didn't start.
2013, old JoJo. Like, keep backing me up. Keep proving my point.
Wow, wow.
Keep going.
What do I have in my corner? Dorora.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you listed one for you after you listed like what 7 for mine. Keep going. Keep going.
Now I got Dorora. I got obviously it's Caribou Ball,
Yeah, obviously.
Evangelion,
Okay.
um, Gunman, not Gun, Gundam, Gundam a little bit.
I'm listening.
That
You want me
was
to help you out since you're struggling there?
that was OG old. We of course we have all One Piece. Not
Three
I'm
times
sorry,
skip. We
half
all
One
three
Piece.
times skip One Piece, which is the better half in terms of openings. And you also have Pokemon.
And we have,
But we also have new gen Pokemon, which is really good. According to you, you like a lot most of them.
but compared to like we still hold the nostalgia bait of all time, and also a really good song too, the opening one.
Yeah, I don't really see how I could have nostalgia when my stuff is newer and by definition can't be nostalgic.
But isn't it the power of nostalgia kind of something that we can't factor in? Okay, we might have to factor in, but how can you factor it in? Like, can you really
You
get
grew
it?
up on it, so of course it's going to have a special place in your heart because when you see that, you see your childhood.
Is that really what you feel when you hear like the Pokemon
Pokemon?
like I wanna be the very best? Like when you hear that?
XY?
No, I'm talking about the OG.
100%. I think back to middle school and elementary school.
Oh, so okay, well shoot. In that case, I guess okay. I guess that's the problem with I guess the Seven Deadly Sins actually is pre-10.
Hmm?
Series opening one is actually for 2010, I believe. Or no, it might be 2012.
There's no way it was before 2010 and looked that good.
Good point. Yeah. For its time,
By the way,
Death Note
Death Note's
opening.
unpopular opinion is a little overrated. Good, good, but overrated.
Blasphemy!
We have Black Clover and Fire Force.
Wow, excuse me. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, damn. All right. You're gonna stab me in the. All right. Naruto, Bleach, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Naruto end,
The beginning of Naruto.
okay,
No.
but doesn't most of Shippuden after 2010?
Okay. Look, you guys can keep your Bluebird. You guys can keep your. Okay. No, you. Now Bluebird is actually a
I was
powerful
gonna say,
weapon.
you want to give us the best Naruto
That
openings?
that
Yeah,
that
I'll
that's a
take him.
that's a powerful.
Half
So,
Bluebird is an insane thing.
Soul Eater. Yeah.
Unpopular opinion.
Oh, what is with you today?
They're fire as fuck.
Oh, okay.
However, no, yeah. However, I feel like when I say slightly overhyped, just slightly, it's good.
Which one?
They're fine.
Opening one, open two. Because opening two gets hyped up so much.
Opening 2 is
That Paper
worse.
Moon.
Opening 2 is way worse than opening 1. But I think both, in terms of how overhyped they are.
Okay.
I think opening 1 deserves it's a little. I think no. Opening 1 deserves slightly more hype. I feel like it should be reversed between opening 1 of Soul Eater and opening 2. In terms of how popular opening 2 is versus opening 1, I think opening 1 is much better than opening 2.
I like the beginning part of opening one a lot better than opening two. But when it comes to the chorus part, yeah, the chorus part honestly took it away from me for opening two.
Chorus?
Yeah, the chorus part got me really good. Like that was.
How does opening 2 go again? I don't even remember if I'm being honest. I just remember like I can't remember the full song.
It's like I remember the SpongeBob anime using the opening, and that's kind of where my music wise comes from. Yeah, I'm one of those type of people.
All right. Well, we've talked a lot. We've been talking a lot about these anime openings, but what are we grading these on? visuals or song, because I think both are two different factors. Because as of so far, I've been judging them off song.
As have I.
In
But if we're
terms of
based on visuals,
visuals,
then I think
Demon Slayer,
honestly,
Konosuba,
well, where do I stand? I mean, we have creativity, not visuals, because we were so limited back then.
mm-hmm.
Like how we bought this by four, I would say one. It's really creative.
You know what's crazy?
What?
Yes, I totally agree with that. But if you can pull up Twitter, there was actually a fan made One Piece opening made by someone that was retweeted by the official One Piece director, anime director.
Was it recent?
Yeah.
That might be one of the coolest. It's considered A and B at this point, but it's one of the best, well timed, and best edited AMVs I've seen in my life.
That is one of the great. I don't like AMVs at all, but like I like them if they're like opening. They're supposed to be like openings.
This doesn't really give me hope for winning AMV contest for MobileCon now. This makes me feel like, damn, I have to work.
This was insane
hard.
though, but yeah. The point of me showing this was to talk about like how even like
I'm curious,
there's so
which anime was it? Because I really do feel that was a fairy tale opening, but they're gonna mention the song here. Eden Zero.
Eden Zero. What's that?
That's the opening.
I haven't seen Eden Zero. That's why. For a fan made, like the fact that
I don't care if it's fan made either.
I wanted
though.
to be
Like it's
and my favorite,
so good.
somewhat spoilers for the One Piece manga. Actually, big spoilers. My favorite part about that was No Gear Fifth. Don't spoil it in the opening.
But do they hint to it?
The moon. What's the final shot?
Them two fighting. Oh,
Those two in front of the moon, and Luffy's going to Snake Man. Like,
does someone watch all of this One Piece episode to just get the ideas of how the shots are going to be?
Some of these are from the latest episodes too. Like literally, this was made I think like a day or two after one of the episodes, and he used clips from it. That's why I'm just impressed, and it sets up like literally all the next arcs perfectly, or the next few chapters, because like they showed like the
if they use this, I mean, obviously you probably can't because the music was, but
yeah.
Like if they get inspiration from this,
they're gonna have Gear Fifth in the opening. Let's be honest, it's no way.
Yeah, I mean, look, they spoiled it in the movie, so
it's literally
what's stopping them?
Morals.
I mean, look, the animation team, I think they have better morals than the actual company, but
at this point, but yeah, just in general, I think the overall anime openings just play a very important part in terms of just the enjoyment of an anime in general. Is if you have a really good opening, then you can get hype on a whole new level. Like, what's a great example of this?
Red World.
JoJo.
I think I say Red World.
That's a great example of it being used as OST. But I mean, what did JoJo do at the end of every one of their openings for the final episodes? They they change it up. They made it edit to get you hype. You can't tell me when you first saw part 3, and then at the end you saw the last 2 episodes where Dio stopped time with the world and walked past Jotaro. You didn't get hype. Like a good opening can get you excited.
I guess like part 6 also like how
parts
they did.
with Poochie. Yeah, it goes through all the JoJos. Part 5 with I mean they did like 5 different versions because they kept going back and forth between who was winning. Part 4 with Kira resetting the opening.
Breakdown, yeah.
That's a perfect example of how an anime opening can be so important because it builds up hype right before you watch the finale or you build up an episode.
It's not a roadblock from your entertainment. It is you, and also there's time like where sometimes they don't even have the opening. Demon Slayer episode 11
10
did not have 10.
No, 11. Yeah, you're right, 11.
Yeah,
it played it at the end for the season finale.
They did not have the opening at all, and that worked well because you didn't expect them not.
And they recap the entire arc. Correct me if I'm wrong. No.
What do you mean?
No, I'm thinking of another. I mean, I know Pokemon does it. One of my favorite things is like in the final episode of like a certain arc or a certain series, they'll play the opening for that arc or like that series or whatever.
Oh.
The first one, if it's a series, the arc, they play the opening for that arc, and they go through all the events.
Oh, like an AMV format, kind of.
Yes, like I mean, this wasn't exactly what I'm talking about, but we saw the new Demon Slayer movie. It's just 3 episodes of Demon Slayer put into a movie, or like put back to back to back.
Yeah.
And before the movie start, though, they had all the openings, except opening 1 and 2, play back to back, and like did a show like all the events between the first.
I still think that one was really. I think it was well done.
Oh yeah, that's easily like one of my favorite. Like I can't wait for that movie to be public, just so we can get that.
Right, because the chill of like it goes black. Then what do you hear?
Dude. Or how the opening two goes, do 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 do, or whatever.
Whatever, however, I
The
forgot.
train one, it's fire
It,
because Rengoku, but like
it
it's
gave
fire.
me chills at the beginning. Like, I didn't like the music wise.
Hmm.
I didn't like it because I thought like, I wouldn't be a fan of it. But how do you go from like Tanjiro being all sad to him like pick up the flame?
It's I can't wait to see what they do at the end of Demon Slayer in terms of that. Like that alone got me hyped for like if they do a full
Oh my
like from
god,
very start to end with all the going through all the different openings.
that it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be pretty crisp, but at the same time, that's saying like,
Then they do that for oh what is it? Attack on Titan. Starting rumbling, rumbling. Beware under the tree. Like just animation versus song.
oh yeah, we were on that.
I was gonna say that I feel like both play a very important factor, but one can carry the other. Like for example, early '90s animation wasn't that crazy, but like you were saying, a lot of the songs are still iconic today. Neon
Yeah,
Genesis Evangelion, Cowboy Bebop, which for it's a lot of great animation too. Is they for how simple it's supposed to be.
for the unique way they
Yeah,
approached it.
but like even then,
That's
there's just a lot of old school, and then there's a lot of new school where the animation is insane, but the song is like somewhat eh. Like I feel like that goes for a lot of like Black Clover and Fire Force. Not to say Inferno is a bad song because that's a good example of a fire opening, literally. But
but when I look at the visuals of Inferno, I'm like, they did play a little safe.
yeah, but I mean, when an opening has a great visuals and great song like vocals,
I just like unique like Spy Family. Spy Family, I think, has such a unique like
opening
great
style.
music. The opening is really good, and the visuals by far so unique, and I loved it
I love
until the midway part.
I love the visual, or I agree. I love the song. It's one of my favorites. Mix and nuts on visuals. I love the Anya, like it's a childlike art style.
Yeah,
I hate they go back to the normal one, and then everything from there just goes downhill because everything is off beat. It feels like nothing really works. It's like they just put a collage of just
I
clips.
just feel like in the beginning when the explosion just immediately sold me on like
Hmm.
actually kind of like liking this because again it's like it's unique from what the story is. Oh wow, well
But yeah. Also for this One Piece one, we're definitely gonna link it in the comments below. Go short to show the original creator love because insane. We can't talk about a fan made opening and not credit it.
fair enough.
Someone did
I'll
that with
save
your
it.
shop. But
You know what? To give love for someone who did a really good edit, and
I can
as an
put the
editor
YouTube
myself,
link to the
yeah,
original. He has it on YouTube as
he has
well.
a
So,
YouTube. Okay, in that case, yeah,
but
it'll
yeah,
be in the description below.
yeah. But we should probably wrap up.
All right. I
Yeah,
think some final thoughts.
yeah.
Um,
Least favorite opening.
is that it?
No, stop. All right. Three. Two. Overall, I would say, like we were saying, anime openings are very important in terms of getting people hype, in terms of just being great songs to listen to, even outside of the anime. And visually, it can just earn you up, like in terms of hype that for the show itself. Only issue I have is some openings just spoil straight up stuff that's gonna happen, and that's why it's like, for example, with JoJo Part Two. I think it's Bloody Stream. It's one of the best openings and worst because musically it's one of the best. Visually, it's one of the worst because it spoils Caesar's death. So, spoiler
Yeah.
alert.
Okay, I can't deny that part, but also, how else? Because they don't want to make a new opening.
I'm saying, like, for example, the part two Bloody Stream, it was for all of part two. Literally, just don't have the ending Joseph wearing the headband.
So do kind of like because imagine like if part three had like the Dio doing the time skip, and that was the first.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, literally, just have it where, what is it called? Joseph,
Joseph.
he literally screams into the air, and then after he dies, he puts on the headband. Boom. You just solved it. Now it's a perfect opening.
Right, because you waited, and then right when you got there, because it was like two
They
episodes.
had the, before he just, like, looks up and then screams. Now he puts the headband on and then screams.
I think
Not a simple, it's
I
a simple change in my
I
opinion.
guess they probably made that correction. They probably realized their mistake when, and then part three came out, and they were like, "We're not gonna make the same
Mm.
mistake twice."
Yeah, and even then, I feel like personally, I like anime openings that don't really relate to the anime itself in terms of like the events, the canon events.
Similar to like Konosuba
Yeah, like just show like give an idea of the show.
or JJK.
A perfect example I'm thinking of is that or my favorite opening, Kickback.
Okay,
You get
yeah,
the vibes of Chainsaw Man, the type of energy it's on, without it spoiling any of the main like. the thing besides characters. Like, I don't care if you spoil like what a character is, as long as it's not like a big reveal or something. But like, show me characters that I'm gonna meet, and that's it. Don't show me powers or anything. Like, this isn't a big deal, but one thing that kind of threw me off was Zenitsu and the Demon Slayer opening used electricity. But also, I feel like that's just a bit because that's majority of the thing, like their fighting styles. But like even then, it's not the end of the world. I just don't like when they reveal like new powers. Like, could you imagine if Demon Slayer have at the end of it they reveal like Tanjiro like fire breathing or something?
Oh my, then it wouldn't be as impactful.
Exactly, that scene was so. And I feel like another studio would have done that. You know what I mean? Just to get you hype.
I mean, honestly, no shame to Toei, but I know 1000% Toei
Year
would.
fifth. I'm waiting for it.
But actually, I give props where props is due. For the Dragon Ball Super anime, when Ultra Instinct was introduced, there was hints to a new transformation, but they didn't. There was nobody could have predicted that.
They did something similar to One Piece. If you want to pull it up on YouTube, One Piece opening 21 superpowers. Like, this is an example of an opening that can ruin the hype for an anime versus one that can build up the hype.
Yeah, because I know definitely the anime wasn't what's hyping, at least around this time. It was Katakuri versus
JoJo.
Luffy.
Oh, I always watch JoJo openings because they, except part 2, because they build up the hype and don't spoil anything. Whereas One Piece openings, I read the manga, so I'm good. But if I didn't, it would be hard.
Well,
but even then, there was an example of.
I mean, part 1 opening for JoJo, and I'm thinking about it, it did spoil like the idea.
After part 2.
After part 2. Okay, that's fair.
But I was gonna say, even one of the One Piece openings spoiled manga readers. So like, it's to the point where you gotta just be careful with what you're reading, or watching.
Yeah, yeah.
Overall, I think anime openings are important and a key part of anime. Like, you can't have anime without anime openings.
Alright, and you can't really have anime openings without it's the music just tying in. Because again, like I said in the beginning, like there are the times when anime openings kick in the middle, like or at least at the end of the series.
When they use them as OSTs, and you feel so much nostalgic for it.
Oh,
because it's like, how far the character's grown since you last heard the song.
Exactly, and then you just begin to like tear up and be like, "Damn!"
A great example, Mob Psycho.
Yeah.
When I heard the do, I lost my shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing to see how much impact a simple song can have over a thing. And shout outs to all the amazing artists.
The song that they chose.
Yeah, like Eve. Don't forget about Eve, Kakai, like I believe
Lisa,
all these amazing.
yeah.
These just like iconic artists.
Oh yeah.
For like the newer gen openings. Like, when I heard My Hero was having an opening made by Eve, I already knew that was going to be the best. And
where are we now?
It's the best opening.
Yeah.
Easily.
No, I still kind of. I'm a little. I like opening 2 a little bit.
Okay, but it's easily like. Shut up.
Easy.
Debatable for number 1 should be enough of a.
The fact that it immediately dropped in is because the opening before that was kind of lackluster. Fate has underrated openings.
7 Deadly Sins is just the We Have It at Home version of Bluebird. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe.